I'm sorry.
I can call the roll to establish that we don't have quorum, but we won't be able to take action or vote on anything. That being said, we could still discuss the agenda where that's not an actual action item, but anything else we would have to call another special meeting for.
Okay.
All right. So if you want, Chair Martin, I will go ahead and call the roll.
Okay, please do.
All right. Chair Martin,
Here.
Vice Chair Hamilton, Regent Witten. Here. Regent Hall, Regent Higdon, Regent Stevens, Regent Rabinowitz.
Here.
Chair Martin, we do not have quorum.
Okay. So you said that if we get one of those individuals, we will have quorum?
Correct.
I have called and texted Regent Hamilton. I just have not heard back.
Yeah, I am doing the same.
Yep.
So, okay, let's look at our agenda for our agenda. Let me get my glasses on so I can actually read it. Okay, we can't approve the minutes. We can discuss the criteria for the annual KCTCS President's Evaluation.
We can discuss it, we just can't have a vote on whether or not to accept the process.
Right.
So I would probably suggest we wait and have that discussion when we have quorum to be able to vote on it.
Okay. Okay, then. Well, then, if we've got to table that, what is the next? I mean, I'll be honest with you. A lot of this is to deal with the president, with their evaluation and the contract, and review of it. So do we just want to cancel today's meeting or cut it short and try to reschedule it and make sure that we have enough people on it?
There's Keith.
Here's Keith.
Ah, okay.
Chair Martin, would you like me to recall the roll?
Please do.
Chair Martin,
Here.
Vice Chair Hamilton, Vice Chair Hamilton, can you hear us?
I can't even see him.
I want to say he joined by phone. Maybe I'm wrong.
Vice Chair Hamilton, can you hear me?
I don't see him on here.
I see
see.
him, but he's muted.
I see Keith, who is recording us, right? Is that Keith?
No, it's
Oh, Keith Guest.
Vice
I'm
Chair
sorry.
Keith. Ah,
Okay, here's Vice Chair Hamilton, can you hear us? Maybe if you try to I don't know if you're trying to join from a computer or a phone, but maybe if you're able to try and rejoin from your phone. I think that's what you suggested, Regent Witten.
yeah, because it looked like he was calling in, maybe.
All right, let's give him a second and see if he's able to rejoin.
Mr. Chair, I've got a couple announcements if we want to give him a second to the attempt
Okay.
to rejoin. Looks like he's coming in right now.
He said he's working on it.
Keith, if you can hear us, just let us know. But obviously, it's Giving Day. Last year we had $1.5 million. 1 million of that came from one donor. So our goal this year is to try to hit about $500,000. And our team is downstairs, and the respective college advancement teams are working hard right now, and a lot of fun. Tomorrow I'll be presenting to CPE our annual strategic agenda report. And so this is an exercise that all the universities do, that we go over CPE metrics and how we're doing. And that will be a public meeting, of course. And good news there, room for improvement, particularly on transfer rates, but we're doing pretty well on the metrics that they have worked with us on as well. And then again, graduations, if you're interested in going, just let us know. We can coordinate that for you.
Okay. Appreciate that. And I think we're still waiting on Keith.
It looks like he has joined. Regent Hamilton, can you hear us?
Regent Hamilton, are you able to turn your camera on? And maybe if not, your microphone isn't working, you could at least raise your hand to vote yes on various votes that we hold, so we could record it that way.
We can just give him another minute or two. Our next meeting is in June, right?
Yes,
And it will be in E-Town? Is that
that's
right?
correct.
Okay.
Yep. We're working on the schedule right now. Obviously, a lot going on with Family Scholar House at E-Town, plus the Glendale battery plant as well. So we're working with President Pate's team to put together a nice tour. We won't be able to see everything, of course, but they're eager to host.
Good deal. Looking forward to it. I'm going to try to go down a little bit early and see a good friend of mine down there that works at Stepworks.
Regent Hamilton, can you hear us?
Looks like he's still having problems. I'm glad he's in manufacturing and not in IT. I just had to say that, Keith, just in case you can hear.
While he's working on that, just a quick update. We're appear to be on schedule for all 3 presidential searches that are open right now. And so we actually have candidates being interviewed today and the rest of this week as well. So VP Bridget Cantor is doing a great job. It appears we are on schedule to hopefully stay on our timeline for those selections.
It's good.
Dr. Quarles, can you remind me what do you hope to have them in place by a certain date, all 3, or was it a staggered, or?
We would love to have them in place by July 1st, but we know that may not be realistic, especially if perhaps someone is selected from outside of Kentucky relocating here. But we hope that's the case. The good news is that we got a lot of applicants, so that's good. We did just have a student get accepted to Harvard College for undergraduate.
Okay.
He's going to graduate from Somerset Community College first before going there. So we're going to do a nice profile on him.
Yeah, that is really good. Dr. Quarles is, Dr. Monday, has he reached out to you, following up with our conversation?
I've not talked to him recently, but can reach out to him.
Yeah, I spoke to him last week, and he was telling me about the Transy announcement, and I didn't let him forget about our conversation. So he said that he would be kind of rekindling that
Yep.
conversation.
Sounds good.
Regent Hamilton just said he was rebooting, so we'll give him a couple more minutes here.
We're also very busy with our budget process right now. I may have mentioned this at the March meeting, but they're wanting to move up when our budget recommendation is for the next 2 years earlier in the year. So we're on a very different timeline than previous KCTCS budget sessions, and we're knee deep in that right now.
Regent Hamilton, can you hear us?
If we need to reschedule, when would be a good time to reschedule?
I serve at your pleasure, so I'll be available. Shannon, do you want to work on some alternative dates here?
Yes, hold on one second. Regent Hamilton, can you hear us?
He said it's still not working.
Okay.
Let's do that. Or Shannon, if you would like to maybe send us out for the
Yeah.
PMP committee, what is it called? A doodle poll, poodle poll? What is that
Okay.
called? Send out a poll to see what are the good times for us to have a quorum. We don't want to have another one. We got some really good stuff to work on here, and time is of the essence.
Yeah.
So